That was the relationship between the Seminoles and their slaves. The Seminoles owned slaves.
Okay, hold on. Now, straighten me up, because, see, that's why I want you to correct me so that people in our audience who think like me, you can correct all of us. Because the flip side of that relationship, as I understood it, was that the Seminole then claimed the blacks as their slaves, because when the whites sent in the troops and the slave hunters to try and capture them and take them back to their plantation masters, the Seminoles said, wait a minute, this is our property.
Didn't happen that way. No. No. These were slaves owned by the Seminoles Indians. Almost all the Native American tribes owned black people, owned slaves, not just the Creeks and the Cherokees and Seminoles. So the reason that the Seminole Indians were so upset with the removal of black Seminoles was that some of them were blood related. They had connections that went back many years. It wasn't a ploy to try to fool the government by just claiming these are black Seminoles. They were black Seminoles. They were not pretending to be. They were not escaped slaves who were saying, okay, you can't take us back because we belong to the tribe. No, these were people who had associations with for many years with the tribe, and then the soldiers come in, they can't tell who's a slave, who belongs to Mr. John up in Savannah, and who's a black Seminole. So it got complicated. And the Army just took everybody. If you were black and they caught you, they took you back to Georgia.
Now, they took you back to Georgia, back to South Carolina. The Army did.
Yes.
And exactly what did they do with them? Now, you're in the custody of the U.S. Army. Did they take them back to a plantation master?
Yes.
Who then claimed, well, this is mine?
Correct. They took them back to the masters. The ones who could not be identified or associated with a particular master were sold. The Army is removing human beings from Florida, taking them back to slavery. But yes, they took them back to their masters.
May I skip a little bit ahead and ask you, who were some of these individuals in the Army who were doing all of this removal of blacks?
Francis L. Dade, who Dade County is his name. Francis Dade was involved in removing Indians and blacks from Florida when he was killed.